Ohio YouTube. Nah, not Ohio. It's freaking what 10:04 currently 10:04. But guys, this is part 1 of the 300 subscriber special. Hopefully I can do part 2. If I can't do part 2, I'll let you guys know, but I should be able to, structure part 2. But this is a podcast with me and my boy King Kobe. You're definitely going to see him a lot more on the channel. And hopefully he's going to make his own channel, and hopefully he's going to be able to usher into that soul gang. He's already in the soul gang, bro. He's already in the soul gang. He just hasn't picked his character yet. He's already in the soul gang. But welcome King Cole to the soul gang. Enjoy the podcast. Hopefully part 2 of the 300 subscriber special is going to be dropping soon. Love you guys so much. I want to thank you for 300 subs. Episode 2 of the Soul Gang podcast is coming. We're gonna work on it. Hopefully, we can do this. It's a weekly thing. Let y'all know how we're doing, and love you guys so much. Thank you for 300. Only going up from here. God bless. See you guys next time. All right, bro. Oh, what's good, bro? How you
You
been?
know, we just been we just been chilling, bro.
Yeah,
Nothing crazy. Just casually going about our day.
I feel
Nothing
you. I
too
feel
much.
you. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. You got a high?
What?
A high for like the week. You got anything good going on?
Um, you know, actually a little bit. So basically, what I do, I be um, I'll be making music sometimes, bro. So I've been there's this song that I was trying to write for forever, and it was not working at all. I couldn't get it to work. Like
Mm,
I just mentally, it wasn't gonna work for me, and actually I came to a breakthrough, and I got something to do with it now. So I wrote like half of the song that I was trying to write for forever. Got that through. Um, yeah, man. So I just got my music game up.
let's see heat. That's heat. That's heat.
Oh, dude, I am not facing this dude. Fuck it. I'm actually on a showdown, like Pokemon Showdown, just getting some occasional battles off. And god damn, I hate playing people that just stall. Like you gotta be kidding me, bro.
Damn, you still play that, bro? Ah,
It's it's just a casual thing. Like I used to be real good at it. I used to be like top 15 on the ladder, but it got to the point that it's just like it's not gonna work. These guys, they try too damn hard, bro. And it's
I
like,
feel
come
you.
on, man.
I feel you. I feel you.
Nobody wants to work that goddamn hard for this goddamn game. Y'all are tweaking.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. 100%. 100%.
How about you? What's been going on with you, man?
Honestly, I gotta say, a high for me has probably been like the amount of effort I've been putting into stuff now, especially since like school's over. Um, I don't know. Like I've been hitting this YouTube thing hard, bro. I'm starting the Twitch thing back up. I'm kind of mad that I took the break from Twitch in the first place, cause like to get the requirements for affiliate, it's like a month thing, like 30 days or whatever.
Hmm.
So, um, it's like 30 days for like 7 hours and like seven, no, 8 hours and like 7 days of streaming. And I was on like the third day and probably close to the eighth hour, but I let it go for those 30 days. So all my things reset. But regardless of that, though, I'm happy that I'm doing it at least. It's kind of what's important about it, though. So I'm
Facts,
just happy
facts,
I'm
facts.
doing it.
So what you been
But
playing on Twitch then?
what happened?
What you been playing on Twitch?
Uh, um, just yesterday we streamed some Naruto, Storm 4, and some Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Yo, honestly though, I didn't know how long it was that I haven't played that game, bro. I got washed. I got washed.
Hey, bro, it's not even that. I'm telling you, they be some fiends on there.
That's true
They're
too. That's
really
true
fiends
too.
on there, bro.
That's true too. Shane we went to high school with.
Yeah.
Yo, he was a pro. He stopped
What?
playing for a little while too, but he was pro.
Pro Naruto?
Yeah,
I didn't know there was pro Naruto players. What the hell?
yeah. There's a whole league.
Wow.
Bro, he probably nasty with it though.
Man, I've seen some of these people are freaky good, dude. It don't make no sense.
I've been wanting to try and train on a Smash too, but nah, bro. I can't, I don't have a Switch. That's what I need to get though. But it's like now they limited supply. I mean, it's not like I got the dough for it right now, anyways. But
Man, if you ever actually when this whole pandemic roll over, the Switch, the Switch is here, bro. I need
nah,
people to run
I
against.
feel you. I feel you. I feel you. Cause I'm trying to get good on Smash, bro. Cause I think the last time I was hot on Smash was like Brawl. And that's Wii days, bro. That's not even Wii U days. That's Wii days.
That's way old, boy. Dang. You know, that's crazy. I'm pretty sure Brawl came out like 2008.
Yeah, I think so. But it's crazy the amount of reception it's gotten.
Dude, that came out in 2008. We're old, bro. We're
Yeah. I
old.
was thinking about that the other day. We like 3 years out of high school. That's crazy.
Really are,
That's
man.
crazy.
How
Dang,
you,
bro.
how you feeling about school? Tell me about school.
Uh, honestly, I feel like I was doing so good. I was on a high, and then the semester turned into this whole homeschool thing,
Hmm.
and I feel like that's really what like just threw me off. Like I'm still doing good at some classes, but like I just didn't. It's like I didn't put the same amount of energy into these classes just because.
Yeah, home.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, I definitely feel that. Being from like whenever I'm at home, I'm taking it down. I'm always chill because I'm working. Like I'm doing so much in Chicago,
Yeah,
so I'm still in school. But when I'm here, it does. It don't. I don't have any urgency in my work.
exact. It don't feel the same.
It
You know what I
really
mean?
don't, man.
It don't feel the same. And
Were
then,
you
the
commuting?
worst part is like some of the teachers, they like, yo, oh yeah, I know it won't feel the same, da 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 da. But then they drop like 10-page papers on you, and I'm like, bro, okay,
Maybe more
you
work, bro.
obviously don't understand. Like you obviously don't understand, bro. All right, the low. What's the lowest you've gotten this week?
This week. Ha.
Trying to think about mine.
Um. Dang. All right. So I'm chatting. Okay. So what you may not remember me as this because I've changed so drastically from my high school days. But we I don't know why, bro. The ladies love Kobe now. I don't understand. All the ladies love Kobe, bro.
yo, yo, get out of here, bro.
But I'm telling you, dude.
Okay,
I'm telling
okay,
you. Maybe it's because
okay.
I grew out the hair or something.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay.
But they go crazy. I was talking to this girl, and she basically got annoying to me. So I kind of like I kicked her off of all my accounts. Like I unfollowed her, made her unfollow me,
Word.
and and then she like, well, naturally they probably get upset, but she snapped on. She was like, "Da, da, 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 da. You don't know how deeply that hurt me," and I'm like,
Bruh.
so that was probably low. That was probably low. That was just pretty annoying. Um, or today on some social justice, bro. So I work out like real often now. Like
Yeah.
I got a few weights downstairs, and I do legs, core, arms, all on rotation days, and I go to Calvin Coolidge down the street from my house
Right.
and get some shots up because every other hoop in the basically like the state, I think, every public owned park got their hoops taken off because
Oh
they don't want people
snap!
outside.
I didn't even know that.
But Common Coolidge is technically like a school, and since it's technically not owned by the city and thus the
Right,
state, they
right,
can't take off their hoops.
right.
So I was getting some shots up over there, and so I'm shooting or whatever. Got my music going. I parked my car on the other side. I'm minding my mom business. There's nobody else outside, just me
Word.
shooting. I see two cop cars pull up and just sit right behind my car, bro. And I'm just like, nobody. They didn't come out. They didn't say nothing to me. Just two of them hoes rolled up and sat right behind my car and put their car in park.
Okay.
And I'm over there just like shooting still. I'm still looking over.
Right, right.
Like, it's not like, oh, I'm parked on the wrong side of the street. Because literally on my side of the street, there's cars going all the way down. And they're just sitting there. And clearly, the cops got tinted windows. So I don't know if they're looking at me. But literally, they're just sitting there. And that's, bro, that put the fear of God in me, bro. I didn't even want to go to my car.
Yeah,
I literally packed my stuff up, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'll leave my car here, man."
bruh.
My mom, I called my mom. I was like, "Yo, you need some cops behind my car. I think I'm just gonna come on. I'm just gonna walk home, and then later, I'm gonna just take you. I'm gonna need you to take me out to the park, and I'll just pick up my car later." She was like, "Nah, nah, just get your car, get your car, get your car." I was like, she wanted me to speak to them, but I had my mom on the speakerphone, and just you don't want anything to happen, but you just gotta be
Yeah,
vigilant nowadays.
yeah,
So I had my mom on FaceTime, holding my phone out very, very like openly, so you can see that it was a phone, and you can see that I'm on FaceTime.
yeah.
As I got into my car, and then once I got into my car, I heard their engine start up, and I was like,
Okay.
when I tell you, I hit the speed limit so quickly. Put my car in, dude. I didn't even take off my bag. Like I had my duffel bag wrapped over me. I didn't even have. And keep in mind, I'm like 6'3". I'm
Yeah,
almost 6'4" now, so my car is a little cramped. I had the duffel bag basically on my chest, making sure I was getting out of there as quickly as possible without breaking that speed limit because I didn't want them to talk to me about nothing.
bro.
And I took the long way, bro. I went out of my way. I went over by Wendy's and came back to drive around. So even if like they wanted to say something, they wouldn't be near my house. So that was probably a low point.
Should
How
have
about
carried
you?
that heater, bro.
Gotta
Should have carried that heater, bro. You should have had that
pay
heater
them.
with
That's the
you.
kids, bro. That's the kids.
Ah, bro. First of all, Def the no, don't even talk. How he even? Nah, I don't even want to talk about the physics in that, bro. I don't even want to talk about the
Yeah,
physics in that.
that's what I said.
How, bro? And he shoot fast too. Nah, bro. First of all, nah, I don't even want to talk about that. I don't even want to talk about that.
What is their name? Liz and Emily. You know they satisfied, bro. You
Uh,
know they
uh,
satisfied.
yeah, they probably are. They probably are. You're right. You're right. They getting, they getting something different,
They
bro.
get the prime treatment.
They getting something different, bro. Uh. All right, so let's move on to the next thing. I'm
But
thinking.
you ain't say yours for the low part.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. My low. My low. Honestly, I'm trying to think. Probably my low. It's probably sleep, bro. Like as much as like I'm loving this schedule I'm on, where I'm working everything out better. I'm just like not getting the amount of sleep I used to get. I don't know. I feel like that might like change everything for me, but I gotta figure it out. I gotta figure it out. That's probably one of the lows. That and kind of just like not being able to go anywhere, but that's I feel like that's everybody's low.
Yeah.
It kind of sucks on how like we're just in here 24/7. Just it's like I do step out. Like yesterday, I finally did decide to go for a jog. It wasn't too far out, just like around the block, but felt like that was good. So I did step out, you know. But other than that, it's just like just in the house 24/7,
That's killer, bro.
bro. And you know me, man. I be trying to go everywhere.
Literally, you had a bike. I remember you when you had a bike. It doesn't matter if you were on the other side of side, bro. You'd be like, "I'll be there in 20 minutes."
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. I feel washed now. I feel washed. Uh, it's disgusting, bro. But in quarantine, how quarantine been treating you, though?
I mean, like, like, bright side. I've been trying to always just see the bright side of things. Um, the brightest side. Naturally, you want to go out, you want to do stuff. What's
Yeah,
really killing me is I really when I come home, my mindset is like make money, make as much money as possible.
I feel you.
And I clearly both of my jobs are finito because COVID-19. Like the gyms are closed, so I can't lifeguard, and the mall is closed, so I
Yeah,
can't be a manager.
yeah,
I
yeah,
can't sell anything because the malls are closed.
yeah,
So it's like it hurts not being able to make money. And then I was like, fuck it, I gotta make some money somehow. Um, I have a whole bunch of collectible stuff. Actually, you didn't see this. Let me show you something. You know what Marvel's first superhero was?
Golly. I feel like I know the answer to this, but I can't think about it right now.
I'll give you about 5 seconds.
Golly.
Four,
Golly.
three,
Um,
two,
what
one.
is, what is, what,
Well,
dang.
the first were, of course, before they had Marvel, they had different heroes. But the first
Yeah,
Marvel, when they adopted the moniker Marvel, first hero that they ever, or I guess, yeah, first villain hero that they really put out, Namor the Submariner.
yeah, okay, okay, okay. I was thinking it was between in my head it was between him and this other dude. I don't remember his name, but he looked like a pinball, bro. This other dude, the dang, what's his name? But I think him they adopted him from somewhere else actually. So I don't think he was the first
Probably.
hero anyways. So
Young Marvel was kind of colonial, low key. But
yeah,
this is the first edition of Namor,
that's
which is
clean. That's
the first
clean.
bit by
That's
Marvel.
clean.
I was thinking about selling it, just like, fuck it, I gotta make money somehow. But that doesn't make sense. I should probably just hold on to it longer because then
Heck yeah.
it's gonna get more. Especially, like, word on the street is the new Black Panther. Fun fact, I tried to, you know how much I love Black Panther. I got a Black
Yeah.
Panther tattoo. Um, they had casting to be a Black Panther too. They had casting, bro.
You was trying to get in there?
I was trying to get in. I sent him my shit, so I kind of lied. Kind of lied. They were like, "Hey, people of African descent." I'm just straight African American, bro. They wanted me from Africa. I told them I was Nigerian.
Yo.
You can't tell me out. You can't say, "Oh, you don't look Nigerian," because that's racist. So I was like, "I'm Nigerian, bro." And they're like, "Okay, but we're looking for people in the Atlanta area, so just easier access for shooting."
Right.
I didn't know they were shooting in Atlanta, but they're shooting in Atlanta, and that sucks because I'm not in Atlanta.
Yeah,
You
bro.
know how much I want to be in that
Yeah.
movie, bro.
I
Whoo!
know. I know. That's crazy. You know it's funny, like I think about all the times that like I've been near a set a couple of times and I never like tried to apply for it. Down. Like the the Paul Blart movie, like
Mhm.
the first one. I was living in Boston at the time, and I was like near the mall where they were shooting it, and it's kind of
Really?
like, bro, let me get a spot in that film, bro. But I never I don't know, like there's been multiple times where I've been near a set or something like that, but I don't know, but that's cool though. I'm thinking the same way because right now, like any kind of like financial cut is out because for me, like all my like work is school, and since the school is closed down, I can't fix nobody's computers. I'm just sitting here just broke, bro, broke.
Hurts, bro. And I didn't make enough to apply for unemployment, bro.
Me neither.
So,
That's the first thing I applied for, but I didn't make enough to apply for that. And then like I didn't even get that 1K.
oh yeah, cause bro, they
Yeah.
really hold everybody. If you're like, if you're between the ages of 17 and 21, as long as some like they hold you, cause most people like if you're 18, 19, 20, 21, chances are you're still living with your parents,
Mm-hmm. And that means you're still
unless
a dependent, bro.
exactly.
uh,
And they didn't even get the extra 500. And actually, let me fact check. Actually, fuck it, I don't need to fact check. I know it, bro.
they only give
If
the
you
extra 500 if you under
under
that
17,
17. If you're
and then
17 or under that 17.
if you made I think it was like $5 million annually or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
or if you made over like a couple $1 million or whatever. Did you know your stimulus check is $1 million? They give you a stimulus check of $1 million.
What? To
And but
who?
if you're between to niggas that make more than
That's crazy. I thought they didn't
yeah,
get no bread.
no, if you made from over 150,000 to I think it was like 5 million or something.
Yeah.
If you made between then, you get zero. But if you make over 500, no 5 million, you get an extra million of stimulus.
Wow, bro. They gotta take taxes off that though, or is it just million dry straight cut?
I think did they take taxes off the? It's just a stimulus. So I think it was straight cut.
Oh wow, that's crazy. That's a mill, bro.
Let
Dang,
me fact that because I know
dang,
it's a thing. I just don't know what the threshold was.
dang, bro. I want to walk away with a mill. They ain't giving me no mill.
That ass like, bro. I need it.
But like, I remember talking to somebody. I was kind of just like, honestly thinking about it though. A million's not that much. Like as much as it is, it's really not that much.
Hey, I could definitely use it.
Like don't get me wrong, I could still use. I'm not warding nobody away from giving me a mill. You feel me? You can still give it to me if you want to, but like I'm just thinking about it. It's kind of just like it's really not that much.
Bro, I'm so not. Yeah, if you make people who earn more than $1 million annually are set to receive a $1.7 million stimulus check.
Wow,
That's
wow, bro, that's
so.
crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. I wonder who that's covering though.
They're just like, because if you think about it, like to them, most people, if you make a mill
Yeah,
annually, you make a couple million. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So that's just a drop in the bucket. But for like a normal person, imagine what you could do. Like, imagine how life changing $1 million is.
you know what it is too though. I feel like they're so easy to give the mill away because like yes, a lot of money, but how many people really are making mills? You know what I mean?
That's
Like it's
that's
not
probably
as many people as the people that are getting the thousands. You know, the 1,000 or 2K or whatever. It's not as many as those. So it's kind of like it's easier to get a mill away because what the mill gonna be like 15, while the 1,000 gonna be like the other like huge percentage of America. So it's kind of
yeah.
like it's you know
Still just bro. Like, damn, bro. $1 million can save like drastically change the standard
yeah.
of life for people. You're just they don't even get to sniff it. But as is life. Let's
It
move
is
to
what
the
it
next.
is. It is what it is. From
Yeah.
what I heard though, and this is just from what I heard that they about to give out 2K to everyone. I mean the bill hasn't passed yet, but like that includes regardless of like being a dependent, being whatever, whatnot. I don't know. I don't really know what the biz about that is because I don't be looking it up too much. But yeah, I mean, I have my second monitor right here. Like, what am I talking about, bro? But yeah, from what I hear, it's like not 2 mil, 2K. I said
Shit,
2 mil,
I can
right?
definitely.
Yeah, 2K,
Hey,
2K. And it's like gonna be
you
like 2K for the next 6 months to everyone. And I'm like,
per
okay,
month?
yeah, every month for the next 6 months.
I know they did that in Canada, but they do that. Really?
But you know Canada though. You know Canada. You already know what Canada about. You feel me? You know Canada.
That's
Canada,
facts.
they do their thing over there. So you know what
Yeah,
Canada's
they be
about.
lit. They be like, "Hey, let's get this free healthcare."
Exactly, bro. I'm not gonna lie. The only thing that's warning me from not going to Canada is probably the weather. Cause I've been down there before. Like I used to go down there every summer.
Wow, I've only been out there once. I went to Niagara a few years ago, but wow, dang. I wonder what
Cause
it'd
the
be like.
weather over there is crazy, bro. Like you know how like we don't go to to school if it's like below zero or something like that. They still go to school, bro, because that's just normal for them.
Yeah,
They got to cancel school. They got to be like below 20 or something like that to be like
nah,
okay, uh, it's
too cold for
crazy,
me.
stupid crazy, bro. But you know what? It's definitely one of those like safe areas for the most part. So I mean, it is what it is. It's just the weather, just crazy. That's really what it is. Like they have a
Sure,
lot of support, just crazy weather.
too cold, too cold, man. I was in Chicago when we had that polar vortex. It was like, whew, I think wind chill was like -30.
Chicago, I know Chicago be getting brick too though. I'm not gonna lie, like I know Chicago be getting brick too though. So,
Dude, -30 wind chill, or it was either 30 or 45, bro. That shit,
ooh,
man.
mm-mm.
Would you
No
believe
sir,
there are still people out there trying to get haircuts?
no sir, no sir,
There was a line out there to get haircuts for real, for
no
real.
sir.
I walked, what is that? I walked like down my street because I live in the heart of the city. I
Hmm.
have like a city home. Um, I went to go get some Panda Express. Fun fact: I can't eat Panda Express anymore. It's nasty as hell. But back then, I was eating it. Man, I went to go get Panda Express. It was like 3 doors down. I couldn't feel my nose by the time I walked 2 doors down, bro.
Yo, golly, I can't, bro. I can't do
It's
it.
icy out there.
I can't do
Icy.
it. Speaking, like I don't know, bro. Speaking of stimulus checks, it's like it's so selective on how you get that, bro. Cause I was watching Berlizzi's podcast and he said he didn't get it because he made like just above to not be able to get it, and I'm like,
Wow, he
dang,
made racks.
and I'm like, dang, like sheesh.
Wow,
But
this
like PG and Joe got it though. You know what I mean? I mean, like they're a bit smaller, but still they got it. But he didn't get it.
that means he made over 150 mil.
Yeah,
No, only over 150,000. Am I stupid?
yeah,
100. Wow, he
yeah.
made YouTube money.
Yeah, he makes some serious YouTube money. But if you think about it though, the tube, he got two YouTube channels, and then he got the Twitch. So, it's kind of like I guess that's balancing it out for him. But that's crazy
Did
how
they,
selective it is though. It's like, dang.
did they tax donations on Twitch?
Nah, I think you get the full thing. I think the only thing you don't get full of is when people sub to you.
Hmm.
Subs, it's like half goes to Twitch and half goes to the streamer. But donations, I think you get it full cut. I think you get bits full cut too. But bits, you gotta wait for them to turn into money so that they can be donations or whatever. But yeah, I think the only thing you just don't get full cut of is yeah, I think subs. which I
I
guess
think
makes sense. Twitch got to make their bread at some point too.
I think Twitch is actually one of the like higher companies right now.
I honestly feel like this is something I wanted to talk to somebody about too. It's kind of like even though Twitch and YouTube feel like they're competitors, it's almost as if a lot of like YouTubers they're strictly making their videos on YouTube and they're making their streams on Twitch, and it's kind of like right now streaming on Twitch is the legit thing because like I feel like YouTube is trying to catch up in terms of like they're adding some like new stuff like super chats and stuff like that, but Twitch still has like so many different things that are just farther along. You know what I mean? But again, Twitch is still just starting, so the fact that it's like this big now and it's just picking up, it's they got a lot more to go. YouTube's been around for a minute.
True. And they're live streaming. Like I know they had like YouTube has like a live streaming service,
Yeah,
but
they
it's
do. They
not
do.
not nearly as like
Yeah, it's
functional
not.
as.
Yeah, there's not as much. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like Twitch has everything. I don't know nothing about Mixer though. People be talking about Mixer. I don't know nothing about Mixer.
I think I've heard. I think Mixer is like you just the content creator gets a bigger cut, I believe.
Mm.
But
I need a
it's like
Mixer
yeah, you
startup
get a bigger cut, but who's watching?
though. I feel like that's why they bought out Ninja though to bring people to their audience.
You see, damn, what is
It's
that?
a smart move.
Ninja probably got that $1 million stimulus check. He's rich as hell.
Yeah, yeah. Thinking about that, yeah, yeah. He got that. He pocketed that. January 5th, 2016. Mixer's new, bro. Mixer's a baby, bro. That's only 4 years. Mixer's a kid.
Childlike.
So it's like I definitely feel like they wanted to get Ninja just to bring that audience in. Cause I mean, you leave your whole audience on Twitch to go to a new thing. Everybody's about to join that mixer just to see you.
Pretty much. And I mean, it's kind of like what is that? What people are doing now for what was I about to say? Oh, it's kind of like what people are doing now for like NBA teams are doing for like shoe deals.
Yeah,
You kind of want somebody to you need a face of your franchise and everything. And I guess the face of their franchise is gonna be Ninja, just like the face of YouTube is. Still, the face of YouTube is still PewDiePie,
yeah. I think it is.
and then
I
I
think
don't
it
know who the
still is.
face of Twitch is. Twitch is just
Honestly, I feel like Twitch got a couple faces.
yeah, they just kind of do what they do.
But it's also kind of like I feel like at some point Ninja was the face of Twitch, but now he's gone. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so it's like they're doing the thing.
First.
Speaking of Twitch, did you know about that whole situation where like you can't show your feed on Twitch? Yo, because basically people were like asking for. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if this is for sure, but like people were asking for donations. Like they would
Donation.
donate to to like show feed or something like that. They'd be like, "Yo, I'm gonna donate you like 100 racks. Let me see your feet." I don't know,
That's
bro.
horrible. I
That's
hate it.
horrible.
Wow, man. I hate it here. Hate it here.
Yo, it is wild. It is wild. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get
They
it at all.
said,
100%.
you know that trick off of the girl who did like the Ahigo face?
Yeah.
She sold her bath water and
Oh
people
yeah,
bought it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. People
So I
sold it
mean,
out, not just bought it. They sold it out.
that's you 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 hate to see it, man. That's just like, what are you doing, bro?
Yo, Bert, I don't. I'm not gonna get it. We're not gonna talk about this, but what were they doing with that bathwater though? Like, On a serious note, like, what were you about to do with that?
Probably, I don't even want to know.
Golly, I don't want to know. All right, all right, all right. So I want to hit you with a random question real quick. We don't have to get into like any serious questions right now, but there's one question I've been like thinking about. It is you take Aizen, right?
All right,
And
Aizen.
you pin him against Itachi or Sasuke. And I really wanted to know like what do you think about them being able to break through Aizen's like hypnosis? Because like if Bleach explains it as like it's complete hypnosis. Like it's not just just one single sense. It's not just like sight or smell or whatever. It's just you in there like 100%.
You
So
lost in the sauce.
yeah, and I'm like, so it's like, of course I know like beginning Sasuke, he ain't gonna be able to get at that, obviously, like. But I'm
Yeah.
thinking, if we look at like Valley of the End Sasuke, or like maybe end series Naruto Shippuden Sasuke, like when he has a Renegon or something like that, or like even Itachi too is kind of like, would they be able to break out of that? Do you think they'll be able to break out of it?
Eh, do I think they'd be able to break out of it? Honestly, wait, has there really been any big feats of Sasuke breaking out of Genjutsu?
They haven't shown it, but they kind of always compare his genius, like especially with the Danzo fight. He was kind of already like he was stating like, oh, you're close to Itachi's potential. So it's very very assumed, more or
Wait,
less,
did
like
he get
never
out of
really
Izanagi?
shown, just more assumed.
Wait, Izanagi. No, wait, yeah, Izanagi affected Danzo's body.
Yeah, I mean
Wait, not
Sasuke broke out of that too though.
oh, if he broke out of Izanagi, well, no, but they did say they said it at the end of Shippuden when when they put Kabuto under Izanagi. They said Izanagi is actually a really simple
Yeah,
genjutsu. So maybe that's not that rough. It's just like it's effective on stubborn people, but it's
yeah,
actually not that
yeah.
like it's a very simple genjutsu.
Like Isunagi's one of those genjutsus. Like if you let yourself, if you think about it too much, that's when it really just affects you heavily. But I also feel like, you know what? I only really want to ask this question because of the fact that if you look at how like Itachi's genius feats were for like Genjutsu, or even like simple stuff that like even Sasuke did, it's kind of like, is that comparable to the genius plans Aizen beat? Like I don't know, like
I mean, essentially, since Sasuke, since Itachi killed his family, technically you could say he planned out everything from that moment until he died.
that's true. That's true.
So all of that,
That's
what is
true.
that?
That's true.
Six plus years,
Yeah.
including his death, and then including because even in him dying, he um he was like sealed. He sealed the Orochimaru. He took Orochimaru out of Sasuke
Mhm.
with the gourd. So even in his death, he was like, you know what? I know what I'm about to do.
Right.
So
I don't know.
I think Aizen might still body him, but it's only because Aizen is just. It's only because Bleach is out of Naruto's league. I'll say it again. Bleach is out of Naruto's league.
That's how you feel. That's how you feel. Yo, okay. I mean, we had this conversation last time too, because I remember watching the death battle, and I kind of got tight at how the death battle ended. For like, and I get why. Like, I will admit that if you take N Sasuke and I can't really say end Ichigo because the way the manga ended, like you don't even know what his actual potential is because we don't know what anything could do. But I'll say
They
like
say
maybe.
Dangai Ichigo is stronger than Ichigo.
You think Bankai Ichigo is stronger?
No, Dankai.
Oh,
Like
Dankai. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, okay, okay. Because that's the thing though. Because with End Ichigo, like we don't know his potential. We just know that what's his name, Bak or whatever. He was just scared of the blade. He was scared of the blade. You know. So he was. So it's kind of like I don't know, but it's also like I genuinely believe that Aizen had the best. He was probably the best villain because I feel like he was the strongest villain. Not the best villain, maybe not the best villain, but I feel like he was the strongest villain. His potential was endless. You know what I mean?
honestly though,
Like his potential
Yuha,
was endless.
Yuha was a
No, he
savage.
was, he was, he was, he was, he was, he was, he was. So
Yo, you
I'm
know what
not
we
gonna say
gotta do?
Aizen was the best villain, but his potential was endless. Like his potential really was endless. Like it was just.
You know what we
That's
gotta
why I
do,
feel
bro?
like the Genjutsu was just next. That's why I'm asking that question because it's like with Aizen, like why was he so strong? Like that's what I'm kind of like. That's why I kind of want to know. Like even if Naruto himself would wash Ichigo in any way, would they be able to wash Aizen? And it's kind of like damn,
Trapped in the chair,
damn.
so ass. No, you know what we should do, bro?
Well,
We
what's up?
should. Um, all right, so we gotta pick an anime fight, right? Like pick two anime characters and be like, who would win in a fight, and then disagree. So you have a character to pick, I have a character to pick, and then we debate it we debated it on here.
I mean, I'm down for that. I'm down for that. I'm 100%
And we
down for
have
that.
be like, oh, in the comments, put who you think would win.
I feel you. I'm down for that. I'm definitely down for that. We'll probably do it better than freaking what's it called? Does it? Death battle be nah, bro. They
Oh,
be
because
pissing me off sometimes, bro.
they really do, bro. Like, oh, come on, they be stupid with it. Like, how you? Okay, so bro, back in the old days, I know you gonna remember this. The RP days, people. Yeah, man. Like,
Damn.
back in the RP days, people would refer to like calcs, and people would be like, calcs are the end all, be all, god things. But dude, some of these calcs be shit out their ass, bro. Like, it's annoying. Calcs, people who bring up calcs in RP fights or shit like this, you, there's only a few, very few selections where you actually need calcs. Half the time, they out their ass, like they out their mouth, because that you shitting on ass. But yeah, we don't. I don't have that animation skill. I'm alright in animations. I'm real low tier animator, so I can't do any of that. But we can definitely debate it much better than they can show it.
Yo, cause sometimes number wise they just be like what? Sometimes like they want to like exaggerate a feat, so they be like 10 quick stilly, and I'm like, bro, that's like stop, stop, bro. And they just put mad zeros, and I'm like, stop. You
That's
need to
really
stop.
RP shit.
You
That's
need
for
to
RP,
stop.
bro. There's an RP would be like, in one atomic in a second, I punch you in the left cheek. But then, as I knew after I punch you in the left cheek, I knew your body would instinctively raise your left hand, so it also kick you low on your ankle on your right side. And it's like,
Yeah, honestly, I feel like that's why I stopped. I honestly feel like it just was pissing me off, and I was just like, I don't want this. I don't want this nowhere near my life anymore.
I don't know how. Like, honestly, I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't know how we like chose who won. Like, looking back, how did fights ever end? Because in reality, you can really just be like, you could. Now I'm faster than that. Essentially, you can continuously say that. I don't know how people lost in RP fights. I can't remember, like, and honestly, towards the tail end of the RP career, fights never ended anyways. It pretty much people like because it got to the point where we were like, oh, you have to write so much and be in so much detail that it took too long to put out a statement. And because it took too long to put out a statement, fights just ended because nobody had the time to like write low key a 2-page essay every 4 hours for a whole day.
Exactly. You know what? I feel like the other aspect of it too was like we took a debates to a whole nother level because it's like sometimes something would happen and one person would type something and another person would type something and we're like, oh, you can't do that, and then you spend the whole half of the day debating whether this character can or can't or whatever whatnot or what abilities they have. And then you're just after that argument, you kind of don't even want to finish the fight no more. It's just like, all right, bro, like you got it, you got it.
Really crazy, bro. We was in the trenches with RP, man. We were RP every day. Open the kick chat. What's up, boys?
And it also got so bad to the point where RPs lasted too long too. It was like you would be fighting for the whole day, and then like the next day you'd be fighting, and the next day you'd be fighting, and the next day you'd be. And it's
Whole
like,
week.
bro, come on. Like, why is it taking a whole week for one RP fight to end? Like, I don't know. Especially when the whole new wave of like the way you do RPs came around. Because before it was always the whole like the asterisk, put your action in asterisk. But then it changed, to
To writing stories, the literal RP
yeah,
wave. You know, I can't help but believe, bro. Many people aren't gonna know. Many people aren't gonna know who started this. But I'm gonna keep it real with you, because ES. Oh man, that brings back
uh,
so much things. ES on Instagram, bro. We had follow like each person had like a real big following on Instagram.
yeah.
I'm willing to say the literate RP movement that took over RP was partially due to us. Like if there was a history book, we would be in that history book.
Okay,
Novin
okay,
Light
okay. I
would
feel
be
you.
in. Bro, I don't even remember
I feel like we're
what.
pioneers in general though, because if I can remember, like, yo, the first time I ever like downloaded Kick, golly, that was like the first like, oh, that wasn't even literal. That was not even like literate RP ages. That was like fresh RP, but like that was pioneer, bro. That was a while ago, or at least like on Kick, at least. Like maybe they were RPing somewhere else, but
Let me see
maybe
somewhere.
people were using AOL to RP. You feel me? But
Hell, Messenger.
but on Kick, that was big, bro. That's something big.
Let me see, bro. Yo, so I still have Kick on my phone. Clearly, I don't use it,
I still have it too. Actually, I just recently downloaded it again just to see if anything was popping on it, but I don't use it. I don't use it at all.
bro. I've been on Kick for
Let me check this. Let me check this.
2,663 days. I am an OG,
Yeah, I feel like if you're in the 2000s,
bro.
you're one of the pioneers at least. Let me check mine real quick,
Damn. Oh wait, that I gotta go to old boy's old account.
bro. 2,724, bro.
Oh wait, I forgot. This isn't even my newest account. I have
Yeah, I
my
have an
first.
older account too, so
Yeah,
I
let's
know
see.
it's longer than this. I just don't remember what the old account's info was. But I have an
It
old
was,
account as well. I just don't remember what the info for the old account is.
let me see. Whew, 2,000. Let's see mine for. I know mine. Mine was Soul 42.
Soul 42. Dang, I gotta. I think mine was like Soul something too though, because back I think originally when I not when I first started, but like close to when I first started RPing, it was around where Soul Eater was big. I think I
That's
started
from
RPing a
one
little
of the
bit
best
before then, but that
artists.
was around the time I started. Was when Soul Eater was big. Dude, I remember one of
That's
the first RP like groups we had was a whole Soul Eater group chat.
man.
That's
Oh
crazy,
wow. Whoa, actually, dude, we gotta talk. We gotta talk.
bro. What happened?
All right. So I'm just gonna GOAT animes.
Okay, go animes. Okay,
Greatest of
okay.
all time animes. So clearly, depending on where you are in the world, determines what a GOAT anime is for you. Because JoJo isn't as big as it is here as it is in Japan.
Yeah,
For you, actually not for you, what do you think the three GOAT anime are in America?
in
I'm saying
in
this,
Amer- in
not
America.
your favorite, not your favorite,
Okay, okay.
but the GOAT animes for America.
America. Okay, 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 okay. You know what? I'm not doing this in any particular order, but my first answer has to be DBZ.
That- that's a given.
That's
Very given.
that's a pioneer. Well, not a pioneer, but like that's one of the things that a lot of other animes kind of like take their inspiration from. So DBZ's first. Ah, golly, in America.
There is another second. The second one is a little bit. I've had to talk to people about this because there's two ways you could go with it. But go ahead.
Okay, 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 okay. I feel like I want to put Sailor Moon on this list just because of the following it has. Like I've never watched Sailor Moon a day in my life. I know
That's
nothing
a good.
about it,
That's a good. I didn't even think about Sailor Moon. That's a good one.
but that one has a humongous following. It's insane.
You're right. Sailor Moon was. Oh, but Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh's up there too, but you could also like if you look at Yu-Gi-Oh, you could also mention Pokemon too.
But one of them has to be. So there's only three. We can only put three.
Yeah, you could only pick three. Yeah, yeah.
DBZ is DBZ, of course, has to be up there.
DBZ's on the spot, 100%.
Some people. I was talking on it. Naruto, Loki Naruto has to be there. Kinda.
I feel like Naruto. I feel like OG Naruto though. You
Yeah,
know,
that's what I
before
was gonna say.
Shippuden.
Some people would say Shippuden. I believe. Um, what is that? Just basic base Naruto.
Yeah, base Naruto.
Naruto, Naruto one. I believe Naruto one had more of a cultural impact than
hmm
two.
But see, that's the thing. Like with Naruto one, that's where it all started. You know what I mean? With Shippuden, it was kind of where like it expanded on, and people kind of really decided whether they wanted to leave or stay on. But with like just base Naruto, there was a lot of people just on there. So
People
I
still
think
talk about the Gara Rock Lee fight to this day.
exactly. You know what I mean? Or Sasuke's Orochimaru's like impact on Sasuke. There's a lot of different conversations you can have with this. And personally, a lot of people will rate Naruto better than Shippuden. The only reason why I enjoy Shippuden is less for the like it's not the story. It's not that the story is bad, but I 100% love the action and animation in Shippuden. Like though you can't, those fight scenes are unmatched, bro.
The Shippuden
Sasuke's
or the OG?
Shippuden. Sasuke's no, not Sasuke. Kakashi's fight with Obito. Come on, bro. That fight was too clean, bro.
That was icy. That was
That fight
icy.
was too clean. I mean, some of these fights in Shippuden are just crazy. So
But
that's the reason why I feel like a lot of people were just loving Shippuden because like the
Kimi,
animation went a step above.
Kimimaru and Rock Lee though.
That's true. That fight was fire too. That fight was fire too.
Drunken Fist.
That fight was fire too. Yo, that reminds me though. I saw a post and somebody was like, Or imagine Sakura went for Rock Lee instead of going for Sasuke. Imagine the baby she would have had. It would have just been some super strength taijutsu. I'm like, that's a really cool idea. But then someone on the bottom was like, how you gonna ask her to date somebody who only got one W? And I was like, wait, Rock Lee only got one W? Did
He's
like
rough.
what? I'm trying to think. Did he only get one W, bro?
Oh wait, did he beat didn't wait he didn't beat Kimimaro, did he? Gara came through and saved him, didn't he?
Yeah,
He lost to Gara in that fight too,
he was
because
close to. He was putting work on Gara though, but he did lose. Yeah,
a whole bunch of
he
work.
got
If he
injured, bro.
if
He
he
got injured bad.
coffin, yeah, there was like he won't Kai Jutsu ever again.
Guess who did it anyways?
They had Tsunade go ahead put them hands on him.
Yeah, bro. So I
And
think
he
you
yo,
know what? I
who did
think
he
Naruto would be on the list. I think Naruto would be on the list,
who
but it
did
has
Rock
to be
Lee beat?
OG Naruto though. What happened?
Who did Rock Lee beat?
I don't even know. They did like the person didn't even comment the dude Rock Lee versed against, but because if you think about it, any like other W I can think about for Rock Lee was a filler episode. Like that other taijutsu user in a Shippuden or whatever, he was filler. He was straight filler. So I don't really know.
Hmm.
I'm trying to think. Dang, bro, that's crazy. Did Rock Lee really only have one dub?
What's like this up? We're on computers. Rock.
As strong as he is, I can't believe he only had one dub. Then again, the only reason why I might believe it is because the Naruto series. That's the one thing they weren't super fixed on their side characters. So there's some characters that did not get enough love at all.
They really man, I don't know shit about 1010.
Word. I just realized that word. I forgot she
Like
even
how
existed.
if you look at her wiki, they probably got a 1 page wiki.
Yo, really, the only reason why I remember her now is because yesterday when I was running that Twitch stream, somebody was like, "Yo, do a waifu battle," and I was like, "All right." I went like I chose like three chicks, and he chose Tenten as one of his chicks, and I was like, "Oh snap, Tenten!" I was like, "Oh yo, Tenten still exists."
1010 ain't no waifu.
For him, it was.
He beat Sasuke.
He did. He did.
Um, so that's one fight. Did he didn't fight Kimimaro. No, he didn't fight Kisuke.
I can remember.
True.
Didn't he get a
Wait,
W against like the remember like during the war those like arcs right before the war where they were fighting like the seven swordsmen or was that guy fighting one of the swordsmen?
yeah, Guy fought Kisame.
Okay. Never mind. I thought it was Lee. Guy did fight him.
Wow. Hold up. Maybe he did get one win.
That's crazy, bro. Dang, bro.
That's weird, huh? Because he
But
got
it's like
bodied.
even Neji like you look at Neji, it's like
No next fight. He should have fought. He should have fought Neji on camera. Fight him for the. Well, now they can fight him in heaven, but
yeah. Did they ever explain whose mother Rock Lee's kid is? Is it Ten or?
I don't think they ever said anything on it.
Because I remember when it first came out, we just kind of assumed it was Ten, but I don't know.
Probably some random no name. See, apparently her genes aren't that strong. Whoever it is, because then he looks just like Rock Lee.
Yeah, word. Just he's just like less outgoing or whatever. But how you feel about the Boruto series though? Since we're on that topic,
Uh, Fun
I feel like
fact.
it's going the whole Shippuden route, bro. Because like with OG Naruto, there was not that much filler. But then Shippuden came out and they were just like, let's
Dump it
sprinkle
in.
filler up here, like. So I don't know. I feel like it's going that route, heavy.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't even seen a single episode
Okay,
or
fair.
had a single episode. I know what happens because I'm a fan. Like, okay, so clearly I'm a big Orochimaru fan.
Yeah.
Um, so I did some research on Mitsuki, so I know about Mitsuki, but I never watched a single episode.
Honestly, I feel like most of my information is getting from like videos and like researching because I honestly I did what I'm not gonna say I didn't watch any episodes. I did watch a couple episodes, but I don't know. I just wasn't that into it because it's like as soon as that first filler arc came out, I was just like, like I don't really want to see this. I don't know, but that's just me. That's just me. I heard though that they're saying that it's popping off again, and I'm kind of like, okay, okay, we'll see what happens. And I'm hearing, from what I'm hearing too, is it's like it's more gratifying to read the manga than it is to watch the anime. That's what
That's
everybody's
usually
saying.
most. That's usually what happens.
Yeah. But as for that third anime, bro, I want to say Pokemon, but I can't. I don't really know how much the impact of the anime had compared like to the impact of the games.
That's how I was just about to say that because you can't switch up the two.
Yeah. Cause like,
Mm.
cause I know that I 100% know the anime was and is still big, but it's like that's not the only thing that can attest to their fame. So
You could say the game. So the anime did fine. The game made it blow up. And shit, did the game come out before the anime?
yeah, the game came out before the anime, I believe.
Yo, then it's you can attribute that to the game and less to the anime.
Yeah, I do feel like some of the anime was what you was kind of like what was used to bring more people to the games. Maybe I don't know. So I would like to put it on the list, but I feel like maybe what did Yu-Gi-Oh have a bigger in terms of impact? Did it have a bigger kind of like following? Or we could even look at older anime like I know Fist of the North Star was big too here at
In
least.
America?
Yeah, I mean like now it is. If I'm thinking back then, maybe not, but now it is just because of how much um, exposure it's got now. But
Yeah,
maybe back
now
in the
it's
day, maybe
more
not. Maybe like JoJo is growing right now too, solely because of exposure. Like those memes are getting like like
yeah, out of hand, bro.
yeah. So you know what I mean. And then even rappers putting samples in their songs now too. So I feel like it's exposure right now that's making JoJo like real big.
They made that song, that TikTok song,
Yeah,
Jojo. I was
yeah.
like,
That
okay.
yeah. That joke was kind of fire. I ain't gonna lie. That joke was kind of fire. It was alright. It was alright.
In Japan though, they've been on the JoJo wave.
Oh
The
yeah, please.
what is that? Hyohiki Araki, because I know him by first name. First
Hmm.
name basis. Hyohiki
Okay, okay,
Araki.
okay.
He has work in the Louvre, like where the Mona Lisa is.
Right.
He has work in the Louvre. How do you have a Gucci collab?
Wow,
How you a
bro.
manga artist with a Gucci collab,
Hey, bro. He doing his thing. He doing his thing.
bro? And he's still writing. You love to see it.
Yeah, you love to see it. You love to see it. That reminds me though. How do you feel about the toll on like manga artists and like manga writers themselves? Cause like a lot of them, you catch them off like taking breaks or like. So it's kind of like to get big is always the goal, right? For that exposure, it's the goal. Because of course you at the end of the day you want your series to kind of like make people happy. Same thing with like content creation. Like I feel like for most people that are successful content creation, they're genuine about it and they want to make people happy. Like that's the goal. It's not just about like whether you're gonna get a check or not. So I feel like for them, like it's heavy. You know what I mean? Because there are times where like they just go on a hiatus and be like, "Yo, I'm out. I'm out for like a month. I'm out for a year. I'm out for, you know,
Shit, look at Tagashi.
yeah." So it's like, how you feel about that, man? Because I don't know, they got a lot on their
Yeah,
plate.
I feel like Shonen Jump kind of Weekly Shonen Jump kind of killed the manga, like killed manga creators, honestly.
Hmm.
Because before it's all digital shit, remember we had to wait a month to get the new volume of Shonen Jump. So they had time. Now One Piece come out weekly.
Yeah, yeah,
Weekly. That means you gotta write. You gotta draw all the panels. You have to make up your story. Clearly, you got teams, but it's a week, bro.
yeah,
You got a week to do all this, and then still have it be a good chapter, and still have it like make sense. It seems like it's a lot, bro.
yeah.
So weekly, but the thing is, I'm I'm not a I'm not a saint. Like shit, I get mad if my manga don't come out weekly too.
I
Like
feel you. I feel you. I
I'm
feel you.
telling you, Re Monster, Re Monster is a quality manga. Like I'm telling you.
Okay, okay.
And if I was a R, actually, not even if I was an RP, I'm not gonna hold you. I want to like you gotta read it first, but I want to do like a debate with him, Gabiro or no, Gabro
Yeah.
or that's his first name. No, I'm not gonna say nothing else about it. But I'm telling you, bro. After we get off on this stream, you have to read Re Monster.
All right, all right. I'll definitely check
You
that out.
will not regret it. You will not regret it.
I'll check that out. I'll check that out. All right, all right. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I feel like, cause back, like I mean, I used to get it delivered, man. I remember I used to get that Shonen Jump delivered every month, bro. But it's like, for real, back in the day, the way it was just I don't know. I feel like things were just much simpler for most,
Hmm.
manga people putting out manga and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. It's just like things got more complicated. And it's also kind of like people's haste to get that instant gratification. But it's
Hmm.
like you can't blame somebody if you rushing them and then it ends up coming out trash. You know what I mean? Like you get a chapter and you're kind of like you've been waiting for a week. You get that chapter and the chapter just straight cheeks. You can't be mad. You can't be mad.
Because
Or I mean you can. I get like you're entitled to do whatever you want to do, but you gotta
bro, you
understand,
can't
bro.
expect it to
They
be
going through stuff too.
gorgeous.
Yeah, they going through stuff too.
Man, yeah, life, man. It's Rona.
Yeah, yeah. That's another thing. That's another thing. That's another thing. This whole situation is just it's crazy.
But this, you know how people say like, or when we were younger, teachers would be like, "Oh, you may be too young to remember like 9/11."
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna be kids growing up that teachers are gonna be like, "You may be too young to remember the COVID-19 crisis of 2020."
Yo, that's the crazy. I was talking. Ren. I was talking to him the other day, and I was like,
Renzo,
yeah, and I was like, bro,
wow, it's been a minute.
that's gonna be in the history books. Like I was telling him that, like, cause if you look at even history books that we received recently, like through high school or something like that, they had some recent stuff in there. They had some stuff from like, 01, 02 or whatever and whatnot. So a couple of years down the line, they're gonna have some info on 2020, and that's gonna be one of the things that's gonna be in the history books.
It's
I
kind of
I
crazy.
definitely think that yeah, that's gonna be on the history books, 100%.
It's wild that you just said 20. No, it said you said like 2000, 2002 is current. Cause bro, our high school was so poor. It was so poor, bro. I was looking at if I wasn't in AP history class, I think the regular books were like 90s, like 90s. Those are 90s history books.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that's depressing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
really teach us '90s history? How
yeah,
did
yeah,
what is it, our typing class? Do you remember Miss Bourne? That was in middle school though.
yeah. I do remember.
Bro, her books literally were falling apart. How are we doing
That's so
typing
true, though.
books
That's so
from the
true.
'90s?
That's true. That's true. You know how much things change, and like we're using things that maybe like we're using methods that maybe people don't even use anymore,
Obsolete.
and that's what we're being taught. That's
My school is so super broke, bro. Like,
yo,
it's
that's
just
crazy.
damn, bro. They kind of threw us under the bus. Like, if you didn't excel, it's kind of just like damn, because they don't put you in like a place to succeed. Because like we're already at like a disadvantage.
Yeah,
Whatever. It's
it is what
fuck
it
else
is.
up.
It is
Yeah.
what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, world. I mean, that's the thing though. Like the world's always changing. So what can you really ask for? Like, do you really want us to just be changing to get new books every year? You know. But that's how
Facts.
college is though.
True.
You look at
They
college.
literally make your ass write a book every goddamn year.
Yeah, you look at college and it's like it's a book. And what is it's one page shifted? Like they added a new person to the thank you list, and then shift save
Change 3 words.
yeah, like come on, bro. And you got to
So,
pay that same price tag or even more
or
for the
it's probably
new.
even more because it's like this is brand new
Yeah.
and you can't buy it used.
Mhm.
It has to be brand new because it's literally brand new.
Yeah, that's crazy.
No, my phone.
College want our money, bro. They just want the money, bro.
They really do. It's tragic. This money is real, man.
That's sad though. Like I just feel like I've been talking to people about this for a while now. I feel like our education is so like limited in the sense that like don't get me wrong, you can go to school, get your coin, do your thing. But just be wary of what you do in school because I feel like there are things that you know when you're gonna learn something from somewhere or when you're gonna understand something better and when something is pointless. And a lot of times when we look at our like program evaluations, about a bunch of those classes are just pointless.
100%.
And it's like, why am I learning this? And I feel like we have some kind of like semblance of freedom in the sense that like at least we can plan some of our classes so we can kind of coordinate what we want to take or whatever we're not. But there's a lot of things we learn or a lot of things we're forced to get taught and it's like I don't need that. You just want my money at this point. I don't need that.
Literally, that's all they want from you.
That sucks. That sucks. But it's kind of like that's the society we're built on, though. You go to school, you get your degree, you're in debt. Like, um,
So, what's your plans for after graduation?
me, um, I had a couple different things like kind of bouncing on around in my head. Um, and I feel like I'm only really starting to do what I kind of want to do now. You know what I mean? Like don't get me wrong, I'm still going to school and I want to finish school. Like that's a goal for me. But I kind of want to live a life where I'm not too tied down by that kind of stuff.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like that's why I feel like if this YouTube thing really does work out for me, I'll be happy in multiple facets because then I'll know that I successfully kind of like inspired somebody the way I saw somebody else inspired me to do this in the first place. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? But now it's also kind of a career that allows me to be free with certain different things or whatever or not. So I kind of just want to be like I don't know. I don't expect everything easy to come in life, but I kind of just want it to be chill. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to have to. I've been through too much, yo. Like the beginning of my life sucked, yo. So it's kind of like I just want to chill. Yeah, I want to have a chill life. And if I do end up, you know, not if when this thing pops off, 100% is gonna be thank yous to everybody that was there, all the OGs.
I was one of the
But
first subs. You better remember that when you blow up.
yeah, yeah. But it's like it's all love. It's all love. But it's like I don't know. It's like I want to do something to inspire people, but at the same time, I don't want to be tied down by the fact that I got this degree and I have to
Mm,
chase this degree, this job, and be a representative of this degree's community and all that stuff. Like I can do more than just that. You know what I mean? I could be more than just that, and I know that I can. So it's more than just getting a IT job or whatever and whatnot. At least for me, I feel like it should be more than that. There's more to
mm,
life than just that. Because we're gonna fail, we're gonna fall, we're gonna make a bunch of mistakes, and sometimes we're gonna like chase something and it's not even really truly what we wanted, but we wasted our time anyways. But that time that was wasted is also kind of like a lesson. So it's kind of like I just want better. You know,
mm,
I want to be more. I want to be able to do more because I know that I can do more. I'm not just the guy who's fixing your computer. I'm this as well. So that's what I feel like is kind of where I really wanted to go with that.
mm.
But I also admitted that like I feel like I started this thing late. Like I wish because I always told myself I wanted to. You know what I mean? But it's like now I'm starting it. But
Better late than
at
never.
least yeah, at least I did it. You know what I mean, because I feel like I'm not gonna lie. Straight out of high school, I feel like there was a point in time where I was kind of just like, I don't really know if I want to go to college, bro. Like I already got accepted to college. And I was like, I don't really know if I want to do this. But um, I started planning out my classes, and I started seeing where I could have fun with it and where I enjoyed it, and that kind of kept me going. So I'm
Mm.
still here now. You know what I mean? And honestly, I'm not unhappy. I'm not unhappy. I'm not. I'm not gonna say I'm unhappy. I'm not. Um, Again, though, some things in school they just want your bread. So obviously that's like a wrench, but in plans and whatever whatnot. But I'm not unhappy. There's a lot that I've learned that I feel like both like mentally and in terms of like education. There's a lot that I learned that I feel like is important and I'll use in my life. So I'm not unhappy. I'm not unhappy. Yeah.
So
Word. But you just straight thought you was going to school. You just
not necessarily. My whole thing is I wanted to do game design, but I wanted to write. I wanted to write like dialogue setting. I wanted to write for game design. I want to be like a narrative senior narrative writer. Um, I kind of stopped writing as much now, and I'm pretty good at like 3D modeling. Pretty good at animation. I'm pretty good at pretty much everything you need to be doing as a game designer. But my whole thing is I don't really like. Don't get me wrong. I want to do game design.
yeah.
You know, I'm getting my degree in game design. Game design's a fun field. I just I gotta get I gotta make some money some other ways, bro. I cannot like I just want to be like you were saying. I just want to be liberated with my financial stability. Um, so my way of doing that is doing getting my hand in everything fucking possible, like as many different avenues as possible, trying to see what'll stick. And like yeah, I'm doing game design stuff. I have my clothing brand.
Word.
Starting to do stocks. Um, got two jobs, so I can work just to move up in there. So I don't know. So maybe I can get like a corp, like I don't even know, boxing, because you can make a good money. You can make some good cash.
Yeah,
You go pro in boxing. Um, what else? Just oh yeah, but like, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to make money in different ways because I really don't want to be tied down. I like game design, but I don't think I want to game design for like the next 50 years.
I feel you.
I don't know. I just and music. I don't know. My whole thing is like I just want to be stable. I want to be happy. I want to be. I guess I am happy, but like actually, fuck that. I'm chill. I'm perpetually chill nowadays. Um, I just want to be. I want to be well off without having to stress about like working consistently. So hopefully, my thing is I kind of want to. It'd be great if I get a song that like I'm not taking music crazy seriously. I
Yeah,
enjoy making music, but I'm not like super crazy on it. If a song goes crazy, that'd be cool. If I do really good in stocks, that'd be cool. If I become a really good game designer, that'd be cool. If my clothes pop off, that'd be cool. Like I'm just trying to do as many things as possible. Oh, I'm learning Japanese and shit, but that's not really a money skill. That's just what I want to do. I'm just
I
trying to
started
get
getting back into that too.
a train, but it's like, yeah, man. I'm just trying to make money, and my best way of thinking about it is putting my hands in as many things as possible and see what the fuck is gonna pop off.
I feel you. I feel you. Because you know what it is though. At the end of the day, passions change. Like sometimes one day you want to be like this, and then the next day you don't feel like that's really what you want to truly want to do. But maybe you're good at that, but you just want to give it up. But that's fine too. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, having your hands in as many things as possible is an amazing thing. I feel like you just gotta be wary about the mentality about it too, though. Don't let it consume you, because sometimes you spread yourself too thin, and it's just like you kind of lose that edge.
That's the
Before
issue.
speaking of which, though, I was gonna ask you like how do you how do you kind of deal with like those days where you just don't want to do nothing, like you got like you want to drop something, but you're not feeling it that day, or like demotivation. That's really where it is, like demotivation. Like how do you feel about that? Like, how do you deal with that?
For me, um, some days I just don't do it, but then I know like, and I like, I'll feel like yeah, I'm not gonna do it, and then later on I'll be like, fuck it, I need to, and I'll just do it. It's a, I guess it's a process, because yeah, some days like I know in Chicago, damn, I'd be like, oh, I gotta go to class. After I go to class, I gotta go down to um I'm in the loop. I gotta go down to Wicker Park to go to this job interview. After this job interview, I gotta go over and do a quick photo shoot for some extra clothes for the brand. And then after the photo shoot, I'm captain of my intramural basketball team, so I gotta go make sure my team needs me at night because okay, if I'm not there, they gonna lose. I'm the best player on the team.
Yeah,
So yeah, it's just days like that where it's really full. Some days, sometimes that makes me feel good actually, because when I'm really busy, it makes me feel like I'm doing something, like I'm actually like progressing. Um, it gives me like a sense of accomplishment. It's kind of like I'm gonna make this analogy because I know I'm real late, but I just I just got the Master Sword in Breath of the Wild.
uh,
I just got the Master Sword of
Uh,
Breath of the Wild. I'm late as hell. They
uh,
already talking about Breath of the Wild too, but
Look, you're not later than me. I haven't even played the game, so I already
actually,
know.
bro, when you come over to play on the Switch, I got Cuphead.
Oh, you got Cuphead too. Okay, okay.
So I beat the game, but I definitely need to beat some of the running guns. Like I beat the devil. All the stages are unlocked, but some of these shits are just killing me. Back on topic though. I feel like the more I do, the better I feel. And when I'm not doing anything, yeah, I'm happy because I'm chilling. But I just feel like a failure. Like, damn, I could be doing so much
Yeah,
more. And then I have people tell me like, "Oh, bro, you're so like Kobe. You're so like you got everything going for you. Look at you." Because I'm a Dean's List student now. Like I made Dean's List
yeah,
multiple times. So they're like, "Kobe, you're a Dean's List student. You look good. You do modeling. You have a brand. You have like a clothing brand. You're speaking like other languages. Like what else can you do?" And it's just like people list off my shits. Oh, you make music. Da 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 da. What else can you do? And that just like I don't feel it.
yeah,
Like I don't know. I still feel like I'm pretty whack. Like I don't have anything going for me. But I guess that's a lie. That all changes when I get some. When I finally break through in something. When I make my first 100,000, bro, it's gonna be a wrap. I probably feel like accomplished. But
I feel
until
you.
then, I don't know. I feel kind of whack. People's always saying you're not. You're not. You're
I feel you. I feel you. That's the thing, though. Like for for us, like don't get me wrong. I'm super proud of where I've gotten to, but it's like the same thing. Like there will always be a part of me that'll feel like, yo, I'm whack, and I still have so much more to go. You know, I still have like I still have more of a stretch to get to before I can like feel like, yeah, this is it. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. This is only kind of like just the beginning of it, and you're not even at your peak yet. So it's like you always feel kind of like I'm whack. Like I don't know. Like I'm so. But for me, honestly, man, some days like I feel like I just kind of gotta wallow in it for that day or for that hour or whatever. Whatnot. Like I feel like I just gotta sit in it for a little bit, and because I feel like when I do that, obviously like a lot of things have changed. Like before, it would be like if I really didn't feel like doing something, but then I'd have to it's 8 o'clock and I gotta head to Muay Thai class to teach a bunch of other people how to do something, and that I feel like sometimes used to like propel me to get back into what I needed to do. Whatever it was back then, I can't remember what I was doing, but whatever it was back then, it kind of like that kind of escalated me to get off my butt and be like, "Yo, let's do this." But now it's almost as if like there are times where I push myself to do things. Don't get me wrong, but I know that I can't do it all the time because now I'm trying to do so much that like there are times where like I have to take that day or those couple of hours because when I do that, when I wake up the next day or when I get up to finally do something, I feel like it gets that much more. I put that much more effort into it. It gets that much more elevated, that much more better. I don't know. I guess I don't know. I guess it's like for me, it's like it's just taking that day because I feel like a lot of us get de-elevated easily, and we kind of gotta watch how like mental, like our mental health is, how much our like physical health is being affected by different things that we do.
mm,
So it's kind of like so don't get me wrong. Like I do like when I do feel those moments and I'm just laying there and I'm not doing nothing. I 100% feel that like yo I'm whack. Like I need to get on doing something. But I kind of just sit in it for a little bit. I let it sink in, and then once I'm ready, I'm like, all right, let's go, let's do this. And I actually put much more work into to what I wanted to do in the first place,
Mm-hmm.
and kind of makes it that much better.
It would just
I
see
mean,
itself.
everybody deals with things differently, but yeah,
You love to see it. You
at the end
love
of
to
the
see
day,
it.
though, you gotta love yourself, though, like 100%.
Big facts. Big facts. I don't know. I feel like I'm the shit a lot too. Like sometimes I feel like I'm shit, but then I'm like, damn, I am this shit.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. I feel you.
Like who else really be so gorgeous and doing so many things? Like, bro, I'm doing so
Okay.
business, and so not only can I beat your ass, but I look good. I have a business, and I'm a decent student,
Hey,
and I got
hey,
my own clothing brand. Are you serious, bro?
hey.
Like, come on.
Sometimes that like sometimes that just not even I don't even want to say self esteem, but like you just gotta like put yourself at another level. So you're always going up. You're always going up. You're always going up.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So I feel like that's like the one of the most beautiful things about life though is that you're gonna freaking fail. You're gonna feel like you're crap some days, like, but that's just all part of the journey, bro. It's just
All
all
part of the
part of the journey, bro. Eventually you'll get better. Eventually things will get better. Eventually your situation will get better. But it won't do that though if you're not putting in the work to get there. You know what I mean? That's another thing
plan.
too.
We're gonna get there, bro. I'm finna get this 100K. I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna be like, yo, I fucking did it. That's why. Oh, fun fact. Hey, I see your sponsorship, bro.
Yo,
FNX.
chill. When am I gonna get that sponsorship for that war clothing, bro? Chill out. Chill.
You hit me up too. I was thinking about doing. I'm thinking about making like headbands,
Headbands. Okay.
war headbands.
Okay.
Because I'm also gonna cut down inventory. Like if you look up on the site's down. Like there's a post on the site like, hey, revamping. Because I'm basically cutting off my current vendor, getting whole lot of wholesale, and then embroidering the work into it. And then by doing that, we save money on like a the cost of the shit, b the cost of printing, and c the cost of shipping.
Yeah.
So by condensing all of that and bringing it in house, I'm gonna increase my profit margins by a shit ton. And by doing that, it's also a lot easier to like send it out to people.
Mm-hmm.
It's also a lot easier to endorse. Cause you know it's crazy.
It was good.
This is a girl. Um, this is the girl I work with. Not literally, not like work with you, but in Chicago, bro. She's Chance the Rapper's cousin.
Chance the Rapper's cousin.
Like not no funny. Not like that's my cousin. Like bro, he joins her lives. Like when she go live on Instagram, he
Yeah.
joins them. He comments under her photos
Okay.
on her story. They were literally like her brother, and Chance's
Hey.
brother were in a fucking gym.
For
Like
real?
he bought out the gym just for them to chill out and play.
Oh my
Like real
golly.
family, real family.
That's 100%. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, okay.
So
So
I
what
got her.
you? That's the connect.
Yeah. So once like I got her wearing some, she posts some pictures occasionally. When I get more stuff, sending it out more to her because if she puts it up, Chance the Rapper is gonna see it.
Word. Okay.
And then of course the Chance the Rapper sees it. He's like, yeah, why not? He puts it on one day, and we're not banking on that, but just like trying to get it out there. I'm getting excited now, as you see, but whatever.
Word.
Um, yeah, man, I just wanna. I can't wait. I can't wait for because once this coronavirus stops, I can work. get more money in, so I can pump it into stock, so I can pop it into the brand, so I can pump because my songs are good. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I have a hit.
Do you have a hit?
I have a hit. Like
Yo,
this is
put it
actually,
out, bro. Put it out. I hear SoundCloud. You don't have to do anything but have an account.
bro. I actually have a SoundCloud account. Fun fact: I'm not putting my face on it.
You're not
I
putting
don't
your
want
face
people.
on.
I don't want
Okay.
people to know that I rap. I just want them to know what my song is.
Okay.
But yeah, that's coming. If it hit, the only thing is, man, I wish I had. I wish I was with a producer.
Yeah.
Like I can produce my own music because I know how to use like clearly Audacity. I
Right.
know how
Right.
to
Right.
like sample all that shit. Plus
Right.
YouTube, beautiful help.
Yeah. YouTube could help a lot too.
But oh my god, it's so much work. It'll be so much easier just to pay somebody to do this for me. Wait,
Yo.
I can do it, but I want somebody to do it better.
Right. Right. I feel you because like sometimes I think about it. And I'm like especially when it comes to like editing videos. I be sitting there for a minute trying to like put some flair into these videos. I'm kind of just like, bro, like if I had an editor, I could just hand it off to them and they do it. But I also feel like for me, I kind of want a hand in the editing process.
Mhm.
So like I just like I keep it in house or whatever, whatnot. But I don't know. Some days I'd be like, oh my gosh, let me just take the stress off me. But at the end of the day, I want to have my touch on it. So I keep it in house. But there are times where there are things where it's kind of like maybe it is better to give it off to someone else. So it just depends on how you really feel about it, and if you know that, like obviously, if Dre knocked on your door right now and was like,
Take my money, please.
let me put my work into this, you definitely gonna, you know what I
It's a
mean?
hit, bro. It's a hit. Like I'm telling you, like I can picture this song on like the radio, like in heavy rotation. Like it's just like it's an addictive song. It's an
Okay,
addictive song,
okay,
and it's not even like it's not like, oh, I'm 6ix9ine. Stupid. It's like it's just like it's your pop. It's like a pop rap song, low key.
okay.
It's nothing like crazy stupid. It's just like it's a good song. It's a good beat. It's a catchy beat. It just good chorus. It's just an addictive song. Like it's like Old Town Road addicting, low key. I just need
Word,
it. I just need it out there, and I need it to
word.
be perfect when it's out there. So I don't want to put out the song. Like you don't want to waste. Like think of it like like a video game, like Skyrim. Yeah, you don't want to put a lesser soul in a grand soul gem. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
If
yeah.
I'm like, if this is the song, I want this song to be in a grand soul gem. I want it to be the best it could possibly be.
Okay, okay.
So that's why I struggle because like I could put it out, but it's not gonna like it's gonna be a good song nevertheless. And there's a chance it could just spark up off rip, even though it's
Right.
not completely mastered. But like if it was mastered and mixed perfectly, it just takes the song to a whole nother level.
Exactly, exactly. Okay, I feel you. I feel you. I
So
feel you.
it's a it's a give and take. One of these days I'm gonna get it when everything is back to normal. I'm going to continue writing it, of course, continue mastering it, see if I can do it myself. But if I can't, I'm gonna definitely just go to a studio because I even if I pay for like an hour, I already finished like 5 songs.
Right.
I can do 5 songs in an hour if they just do if they don't waste time. We can
Or
I
you
can
get
crank
it done.
out
You can get it.
songs.
You can get it done. I feel you.
So check out for that soon.
All right,
Maybe I don't know
all
about
right,
soon.
bro. All right, I'll check that out,
I'm
bro. I'll
just
check
trying
that
to
out. I'll check that out.
doing everything. I'm trying to be like Gambino, bro. Gambino does everything.
But Gambino
He
got a
like
whole empire, bro. Gambino got a whole empire,
where did,
bro.
where did he start from?
Hey,
Exactly. That's my whole thing.
okay.
You got to start somewhere, and I'm trying to be actor, writer, artist, clothing designer, game designer. I want my tombstone to have like 50 different things on that bitch.
Yeah, I remember. Dang, bro, that was a while ago when you came up to me with the idea. Because there was a point in time where I wanted to be a comic book artist, and I remember you came up to me. You were like, "Yo, let me write the panels for you, write the story for you. You just do the artwork." And I was like, "Dang, bro." I don't know. Like, I feel like I wanted to do it, but like, I also feel like my artwork not that fire for me to have
Man, that's
done
one
it
of
or
the things
whatever.
you just gotta work at. Have you seen Rocky's work yet?
Yeah, I've seen some of it. I've seen some of her stuff,
She
like
be
her pictures and
killing
everything.
it.
Yeah,
She be
she be killing it. She be killing it.
she doing her thing. I think she in Maine. She be
Yeah,
doing
she
her
in
thing.
Maine. She in Maine. Speaking of which, like people in different colleges, like I feel type bad for everybody, bro, because everyone who's dormant somewhere else, bro. Now you gotta like everybody gotta be shoved back home. It's like, bro.
I live in Chicago, bro. So, bro, all my girls are in Chicago. Like all of them, literally.
Yo, all the Johns in Chicago.
Like,
Okay.
bro, like I don't know anybody. Like, and it's even worse because, like, it's weird. The whole situation. Um, he's the only one. Him and you know who is
Yeah.
him and are pretty much the only niggas that don't fuck with me. Only
Yeah.
ones.
Uh, uh,
Like I
uh.
don't still cool with me.
Yeah.
I still text me damn near like every few days because
Every
we just
few
talk
days.
about like random shit and we talk about Tower of God. He's actually applying to. Fun fact: he's applying to my school.
He is? Okay.
Yeah, for a while because they have a really good law school, so he's applying there.
Okay.
So
Okay.
what
Okay.
he and the thing is, I'm not gonna beg nobody to be my friend.
Word.
So whatever issue he has is his issue, but it's just like, what is good with you, bro? Like literally, nobody else has an issue with me. Like clearly, you don't. I'm literally discording you right now. Hey,
Oh,
literally, just let up on my story the other day. It's literally just him. I don't even know. So it's just like
yeah.
I don't know. That's what's weird. And I want like people to ask, but on that same note, it's like um, I'm not finna. Like I said, I'm not finna beg nobody to be my friend. So
Yeah.
I guess it would be cool to know like what went wrong, but like I'm not finna be like, hey, Kobe really wants you to be his friend. Like, bro,
Yeah.
if you don't want to go fuck with me, then don't fuck with me. I truly don't give a fuck.
100%. 100%. I feel you.
And,
I
am
feel
I
you.
cursing too much? I see. You're saying golly. Are you like
No, 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 no. Golly's just something I say. But
okay? I was just making sure. Like, oh man, am I
uh,
cursing way too much? You don't
I
have to do all
mean,
this editing.
it's not that. To be quite honest, we being mad genuine on here. So what I'm thinking of doing is like I'll bleep some of them out. It's really not that hard. Like that's probably the easiest thing out of like most of my editing tasks. So like that's not too much. Like this editing this the only thing is it's long. Editing this
Yeah.
will be a lot less work than editing one of my gaming videos, bro. A lot less. So I don't have to worry about it. It's just really like audio track editing. Really, that's really it. I mean,
Oh, bro, that what is that? The Tenkaichi? What is it called? The Tenkaichi playthrough?
yeah. What happened?
Icy, bro.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
brought back nostalgia, man.
Uh,
That brought back nostalgia. When I saw you play, and
uh,
I was like, "Oh,
yeah.
I think
I'm thinking I'm gonna finish the game. I'm gonna finish the game at least.
dude,
Just for the people that want that like OG kind of thing, that retro kind of thing. Because I feel like that was like one of the best DBZs, for a really long. Like Kakarot's really good. I'm playing Kakarot right now. It's really good, but the last couple, like I feel like they're decent, but they can't recapture what it was back then
I
for
heard some
fifth generation.
blasphemy, bro.
About what?
I'm on Twitter, and it was like top 3 Dragon Ball Z games. Somebody said Raging Blast 2 over Budokai Tenkaichi 3. I wanted to go through my phone and slap him. Raging Blast,
Yo,
Raging Blast
that's
2
that's yuck. Raging Blast. What? Nah,
over
bro.
Budokai
Nah, nah, nah.
3.
Nope, nope. I feel like the only wasn't Raging Blast the one where you could like change the color of your aura. I feel like that's the only cool thing that Raging Blast had, yo. Nah, bro. Raging Blast was not like that, bro. It's all about the Budokai Tenkaichis, and even the Budokais were freaking excellent, bro.
What was that? Budokai 2, where they had Tien and
Yeah, the fusion.
Yamcha.
Yo, that was lit.
But it was fun.
It was lit. It was lit. It was lit. That was one of the things you could wish for too. Like, yo, I kind of miss that though. It's like you could like go throughout the world and find random Dragon Balls, make wishes. Like that was kind of cool, bro. I don't know. That was icy
Bro,
compared
if
to
they
what it
made a
is now.
remake, if they were to remake of Tenkaichi 3, you know how much money, no, not it would make, but how much money they make you spend? Because I know you saw, look at all the characters they got. Half,
Cause like
three
Tenkaichi,
DLC.
what they need to do is they need to make a remake of both Tenkaichi 2 and 3. Cause 2, I feel like I like the way the story mode was a bit better. Like it was a bit more story based. And then 3 had all the freaking characters, bro. You had
All of it.
everybody, filler characters, canon characters, everybody was up in there.
Lord Slime. Oh, bro, I didn't even watch the Lord Slime movie, but they
Yeah,
had Lord Slime in there. I'm like,
exactly. They
I
had
love it.
everybody, bro. I feel like that was that was definitely like a special part of my like childhood, like PlayStation 2 days. Definitely a special part of my PlayStation 2 days, bro.
Like, if they did that, man, legit, all the DLC character, like every character that's not a main character would be DLC. Plus, they'd add. I would want to see Budokai Tenkaichi 4 with like Beerus,
I feel you.
Gear,
I feel you. You know what
Khalifa.
it would be like? You know, it would be a cool game if they have like the aesthetic of how Kakarot is now, but the way the games were back then. Like that would be a cool Budokai Tenkaichi 4, where it's like, because the combat for Kakarot I enjoy. I actually do enjoy it. So if it was kind of like that, but then they have like all the way like all the characters and such, because Kakarot is really just really story based.
Mm-hmm.
There's no PvP or nothing. Like it's extremely story based. So if you took that aspect and then combined it with like a fighting game, like an actual fighting game, I'm down for that. You know what I mean, speaking of which, you think there's gonna be another Naruto?
I'm not gonna lie to you, there probably will be, but I don't want that. I want. Here's what I want. I want Naruto Ninja Storm 4. Take out all of that. Strip out every single character. Take every single aspect of the game. Throw it out, and then just throw Bleach on top of it.
Honestly, I'll be down for that. I'll be down for that. I'll be down for
Bro,
that 100%.
the same way you play Naruto Ninja Storm, you're playing Bleach. Like, think about that.
That'd be tough. That'd be fire. That'd be fire. That'd be heat. That'd be some heat.
That'd be so. And then bring back clashes.
Oh
Bring
oh
back clashes.
snap! But you know what though? I'm not saying I miss it 100% because I feel like it should stay in those games. But I kind of miss the whole aspect of like having to press buttons to complete your
Yeah.
specials in the OG Naruto. Oh, yo, it was so tense because you
Suspense.
just yo, that was oh, bro, that was way too exciting, bro. I remember that was fire. I think the last time they did it was the first Storm game.
Yeah. They
Mm.
did. They did so much that really should have been brought back. Because even in the Dragon Ball Z games, they had when you clash like Galagun and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
another beam, you have to like,
Do the roll, yeah. That was tough. That
man,
was tough.
they don't make games like that no more. They
No,
don't make
nah,
games
nah,
like
they
that
don't, they
no
don't,
more.
they don't, they don't. Speaking of which, like games where you could just like couch co-op, bro, because everything's online now. Everything is online. Like that's the big poppin' thing right now. I mean, of course they had recently they had what's it called? Dang, I forgot
Cuphead.
the name of that game. Well, Cuphead, yeah, Cuphead is one of them, but there's a it was a game by EA. I think it's called like a Way Out or something like that. We had to break out. You both had to break out of like prison or something like that. It was like 100% cooperative.
You know, it's
And
weird. I think I'm in my game design class. I think last time a person made a game like that, and that game was amazing. Like sometimes I'm watching, like so I think I'm decent at game design, right?
yeah,
But then I watch some of these people in my classes, and when I say like these are Steam level games,
they wash you. They wash you. They wash you, don't they?
yeah, man. Like I'm looking at some of these games, like wow, y'all are this good, and
Yeah,
it's like I even have like a chance, but then I realize half of these people can't even like it's a real correlation between how good you are at game design and your social skills.
right, right,
And when I tell you a lot of these people have zero social skills,
right.
they got zero social
That
skills.
reminds me though. Like I remember I was watching Joe Rogan's podcast, and I can't remember who he had with him, but it was either I think it was the person he had with him. I can't remember who it was. They were talking about how they went to visit Rockstar, and how a lot of them were just like these chill behind nerds, and some of them didn't know how to talk, and some of them were cool, but it was like a lot of them were just chill behind nerds, just sitting there just developing games, bro. But I feel like at the end of the day, to be a game developer, I feel like some of you need social skills. Not the whole team needs social skills.
The producer definitely does.
Yeah, but I also feel like one of the biggest things that's important is that you gotta love games, bro. Don't be a game designer. You don't love what you're doing. Don't do it. You know what I mean? So I feel like you gotta love it. Gotta enjoy it.
And I'm very fortunate. Unfortunately, I don't play as many games as I'd like. This is actually a real thing. This is a real thing.
Hmm.
The more games you start making, the less games you start playing. I dropped off consider and it's not just me. A lot of people that I know, like even in my game design field, when you start making games, you just don't want a game right now.
I
Like,
feel you. Okay.
like,
Okay.
bro, I'm building this level and it's like I do not want to touch a keyboard for like the whole day afterwards.
I feel you. I feel
And
you.
on top of that, you don't want to try new games because it's like, man, this is gonna stress me out. And especially, I like this is gonna stress me out. I don't want to waste my time on something that I'm not gonna enjoy. Whereas, like, if you're just gaming for fun, you can be like, "Oh, let me go ahead and explore on this." If I play a game and I dislike it, I just like I rip it apart on a fundamental level, and it's like this is trash. Why did they even put this out? Jump Force. I ripped Jump Force apart because it's just a
uh,
poorly made game. It's bad. It's bad. It's poorly made. I
I
don't know
feel you.
how they put that out. Like, was it run? I'm about to be an intern. Fun fact. Oh no, I'm ranting. My bad. But like I was supposed to be in California this summer.
Okay. All right. Don't even say that. We running over. We about to hit 2 hours. Don't even say that. That's for next time. That's for next time. That's for next time. That's for next time.
Yeah, that's
That's
what
for
I
next time.
said.
That's for next time. Yo, all right. We gonna end this. We gonna end this. This is my boy
All right.
Kobe, guys. This has been the Soul Gang podcast. This is the 300 sub special, guys, that I was talking about. This and something
Yeah, this
else.
sounds special.
300 sub special, bro. Oh,
Yeah,
but you thinking I mean, you're gonna be on here for a minute. We're gonna do some collabs, but if you are thinking about making a channel, just you know, you gonna get in there. You're gonna get in there too. We're gonna have a whole squad. We're gonna have a whole squad, bro. Maybe next
sounds
time we
fire.
might be able to have Kyle on here too, but we'll see what happens.
Most definitely.
Oh man, but I love you guys 100%. All love. Peace. Ah, ah, ah.